Hi, welcome to this particular system here. What you're looking at is not Arch Linux, it's Salient OS. And as such, it's also based on Arch Linux, and it even doesn't explain it or say it that it's Salient OS, it just shows I'm Arch Linux, right? A simple, elegant GNU Linux distribution with a nice setup of all the technicality, like the NeoFetch. Maybe let's have a look. Let's experiment together. So it's not NeoFetch. It can be screen fetch. It can be something different entirely. We'll figure it out. So what do we want on Arch Linux? We want you to learn. We want you to learn and start maybe at the very beginning with an Xfce, maybe an OpenBox, an i3, and then start to learning how to make scripts, or if you don't want that, go straight to Arch Linux B, choose a desktop and do your thing with it. And if you are ready to build an ISO, then you can do so on Arch Linux B. You can build your ISO, or you choose Arch Linux D, and then you select in Calamares what you want to have, or again, you use scripts. Okay, that's a big lorry. So he's passed. So I'm now on a different kind of machine, but in a sense, it's gonna feel right at home. Why? Because this is Arch Linux, this is Xfce. The thing is, it's turned around, so the panel is and the others at the top, so I can change panels and all that if I would like to. That's possible, right? So here's the menu, always at the right mouse click, always present there. Now we have here probably not Plank, but it looks very much like Plank, but it's going to be, I think, just a panel for Xfce. And since this is quite a dark thing, I'm gonna take, maybe that's a nice one. I love paintings. Let's take something brighter. Okay, so this is an Arch Linux based system. So whatever you learn on Arch Linux, you can apply here. Sudo pacman -syu. And in a sense, I'm telling you guys, hey, distro hop from time to time, take a look at others, see what they give, what they provide from service and forum and support and all that, and learn. And maybe at some point in time decide I'm going back to Arch Linux and say, look, there was this and that, it was great on this distro, you don't have it, could you make it? Things like that. That's cross virtualization or something like that. So it gives us tips and new blood and new ideas to say, oh yeah, that's a good idea to include that in our ISO as well. And that's why from time to time I also install these ISOs to take a look, hey, what can we improve on Arch Linux? And mostly to check out the Sardi icons and the Surfn icons. Those are maintained for everybody. So this was a command that you should know, but of course the command update is an alias, so that's not going to work. Now the upall is also an alias in Arch Linux, not going to work. But yay, let's see if that's installed. Is that going to work? So yes, yay is installed, and we have 3 things to install coming from AUR. Let's do a update. Let's see and show. And it all feels quite similar, right? We just need to press more yes, enter, enter, enter. That's the difference in style, in choices. It's always choices, right? Do we want the toolbar up there or down here? It's all about choices. Now, while this thing is installing, there are things I've never heard about. Katarina, what is this thing? Katarina patch bay canvas. What should I do with it? Please add a group first. Patch bay add group. Canvas refresh settings about Katarina. Testing ground for patch canvas module. Okay. Not my cup of tea. But it's here. So you can maybe from time to time see applications that you say, I don't know this application. This is of course also a well-known one. So we have our own Minstick USB, and there's Etcher, and there is SUSE Studio Image Writer. So it's all about choice. What do you want to have as a burner for the ISO on USB. Stacer is actually from Deeping, but why not, right? So why not have Stacer? What is Stacer from Deeping? Not so sure anymore. But it's an application you can install. If you like to have Stacer there, just sudo pacman minus Stacer, I think. Let's have a look. Sudo pacman minus S. It's always the same. Pacman and there is yay, and you just know the word that you need to type. So there you go, yay minus S Stacer. And we can install it if we want to. He's installing something more, I guess, I see. Okay, some more dependencies. But anyway, it was there already. Some wine tricks things here that we don't have. And development. And the games, Lutris is sudo pacman minus S Lutris, and you have it. Steam can be installed in Acrylics 2. Graphics, Blender, just install it. Nomax, Internet, Discord, and Telegram and transmission of Firefox, all good. Multimedia, so this cadence thing, that was something I don't know either. Operating system, Salient OS, it says. System checks, test name, check bridges. So it looks like something for sound. Sound, render. Am I going to get something? Oh, I'm gonna get something. All right, let him do his work. And then we have this, test utilities, OBS Studio, all known. And then settings. All right, the rest, this is something I could have a look at. Not sure, probably it's a terminal thing. That should not be there. Probably this as well. No, this works. So that must be something else, not the terminal thing. Oh, Kitty is here. Just the name is already great. I know what this is, but it's probably I need something or something like it. There's a button here. Normally here's the button, so nothing special here, or is there something I do not know? I don't see anything new. We have the panel profiles, so that's good. Can always, oh well, actually we can just switch around. Is it this one or that one? Apply. Make backup sounds like a good idea always. Save configuration. So this is a GNOME 2 thing. This is Redmond. Let's take Redmond. So now it's down here. And we can just switch. Well, cancel. Just this one. Apply. And now we're back up here. So it's all your choice. And just one more for my curiosity. Open Susan. It's gonna look like this. Okay, let's leave it at that. Because I want to check, of course, the Sardi icons. Okay. So we have everything at our disposal, the known elements. This is something I don't know. So you figure it out. Quit, cadence. Pamac is here. Great. This is computer, battery thing, sound thing, and okay, everything checks out. F12 is not programmed. Control T is not there. Super enter. Well, the super works. So we killed the super in our Xfce. And that's it. Let's get our, let's see what the terminals are. Terminal emulator. I've chosen for a new menu. This is actually a nice menu. Open Susan, I think, is the last one. It's a nice thing. Xfce terminal. Those are the settings. I was thinking about Xfce. This one probably then. No, again. Xfce. Then the second one. Okay, that's the one. I wanted to install, of course, Sardi icons. So Sardi icons. Better choose a number. And the next thing I need to do, Control T is not working, so shortcut keyboard probably. Shortcuts, no keyboard shortcuts at all. So if I would like to have Xfce terminal 4 maybe, and then okay, Control T. Now I would have my Control T because I was going to look for yay and then -S, well, Surfn icons. Because we have lots of elements. This is that one. So install. In the meantime, he's finished. What I want to say, there is much more than these two packages. There are many more. As you see, there are many, many more. Sardi is actually an icon theme that you have different kind of folders, but also different kind of elements you can change and tweak and theme. And because of the fact that it's an SVG, you can change the colors. With a little script, you can change everything. And that's the fun. A little bit of scripting, bash, right? Choose a color, and the color is easy. I mean, it's a hashtag, red, green, blue, means FF is all white, it's all open, and all zeros is black, and all the rest in between is something, a color. 16 million colors to choose from. Choose a number, and it's with the scripts, it'll change it, and that's the result of it. Because of all the, well, the experiments, we have different kind of look. And the same goes for Surfn. There's also more for Surfn as well. The Arc Breeze icons and the Surfn Mint icons are beautiful mint icons, actually coming from Arc, right? From Horst 3180, maybe you know the name. And so it's beautiful folders. We like these blue lined folders. I'll show you in a moment. So we are well on our way. Don't need that. So we need to go to the settings. It's Xfce. Go to appearance. You have lots of elements, colors here. This Kugir. I hope I pronounced it correctly. So a lot of things. Let's just move through it with our arrow. So we have a look what this is all about. Orange for Ubuntu, right? I am for orange, always been. This is the Arc color, the Arc Dark, a blue kind of color, but I'm gonna go for orange because I'm thinking about an icon theme. So Tela Dark is the one, all Telas, okay, fine, lots of Telas, super. But now we have also lots of Surfn and a lot of Sardi things, and I was talking about the Arc folders, and that's this one. So that's a Arc folder. These kind of things, and that's the same designer made the ones for Linux Mint. So that's Horst 3180. Okay, so everything is now blue. So this gives me the easiest way to check if I have to make any icons for these guys. And Cadence is not blue, meaning I don't know the application, so I've never created an icon for it. And there's another thing here, CPU power GUI. So I'll put them on my to-do list to create icons for Salient OS. But of course, I first need to figure out what this particular thing is so I can make a proper icon for it. So that's how I do and what I do to make icons. It's also interesting to know, until now, yes, it's still possible. Most of the time, unless you're in GNOME, it's still possible to have a look at the things that are wrong in the user share application. So 1, 2, 3 icons to build, and there was a fourth one somewhere in here as well. find it again later and finish the video. So basically everything looks great. You can change things, you can change the panel preferences. There's a whisker menu here now at this point in time. The whisker menu can be changed. So the properties, I really don't like it to be so small. So title and icon title, why not say this is Salient OS and be proud of it. There you go, with AT Eric, and then close. So that's another way to show everything, a little bit smaller. You can show it like this. So that's a menu I've chosen, panel profiles. Oh yeah, we can do more things, lots of more things in whisker menu. It doesn't matter on which Linux distribution you are, it's a whisker menu. It can be Debian, it can be SUSE, it doesn't matter. It is a whisker. So it's always the same. So if you want to have some opacity, but I guess I need to change the background then. And other things, panel button, behavior, switch categories by hovering is one I like. When you go over like that, that's less clicking. In the end of our lives, we'll have not clickitis then. As I joke from time to time, we always click our way during the day. So that's good. And we have here the panel profiles again. So they've made the backup. Let's see if we can put it back. Apply configuration. I think it was like this. I don't know. Kind of looks like it was. Anyway, this is me visiting Salient OS. Control T is now working because of the keyboard shortcut. Doesn't say so, but it is Salient OS. Maybe a uname or something like that will provide me some information. Well, no. Or an LSB release thing. Who knows? If we go to File Manager and then File System, etc, LSB release, that guy is going to tell, oh well, there it is. Salient OS version 2003 Rowdy Robot. Salient OS. I am out.